Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. Keeping in mind that these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, check out the description box below where you will find all the links necessary to do so. You can email me for personal reading and I will get you out further information from there. You may also follow me on over to my podcast, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly. And I hope to see you over there. And make sure you take a look at that join button down below because memberships are now live and active. So we do have 3 options to choose from: Love Drops, Love Blossoms, and Love Bloomers. If you check out that join button, it will tell you all the available opportunities for each level. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it and find out what is today's Daily Dice source. What messages do you have for my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? What is today's Daily Dice? So we have Venus, 10th house, and Sag. Alright, you are about to attract everything that you've wanted. Freedom, expansion, fun, opportunities, experiences, whatever it is. Why? Because you are doing the work. You're putting in the effort. You are showing up. You're being dedicated. Right? And preparation... Planning plus preparation, what is it? Preparation plus hard work equals success. There we go. I couldn't remember the saying. And hard work doesn't necessarily have to be hard, right? Like, it's just making sure that you're putting in a viable effort. And that's exactly what you're doing here. Right? Anytime we got 10th house, we are talking about our destiny, our path of purpose, our life mission, that which we are meant to be doing. Right? Our success, our public reputation, our status, right? Our authority figure, where we're taking leadership in our lives, right? Like our long-term goals are being recognized. You could be the divine masculine as well. Take it as it resonates. It does just point towards that as well. But this is your expertise in your life. With Sagittarius energy, we have this connection, right? This connection with the divine. Being able to be a philosopher, a wanderer. Not all who wander are lost, and that's you, right? You're a truth seeker. You're very ambitious. You're very lucky. You're very moral and open-minded. You're intelligent and versatile. Very enthusiastic and optimistic here. Very optimistic. Optimism keeps coming through, like next level. You're just... I know it's going to work out. I just got to keep showing up. I know it's going to work out. I just got to keep showing up. I know it's working out. I'm showing up. I know it's working out. I'm showing up. Like, it's just something that you're expanding to right now. You're very energetic right now. It just feels like things are coming to fruition for you. You're manifesting wealth. And part of that is because you're really expressing the divine feminine. We have the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy here with Venus, right? That true expression of feminine grace, receptivity, allowing yourself to receive that which is rightfully yours. You're also in this place of opening up to the grace of who you are and celebrating the effort that you've put forth or that you're continuing to put forth. That is making you a magnet for love, for success, for finances, for fun, for self-love, for inner understanding, for understanding, right? To be able to have these gifts of luxury, peace, to have balance in your life and comfort, the comfort that you really want, along with being attractive to the world around you, right? There's something about you that is definitely attractive to the world around you. And people they're taking notice of what it is that you're doing. They're like, oh, look at this. This is good. Like, I want this in my life. I need this in my life. This is good energy. You're that good people that people want. How many times can we say people? All right, let's get some oracles out for you and find out what else Source would like to say about your message for the Daily Dice, Source. What else would you like to say here? Okay, thank you. Yeah, you have a third eye activation coming through here with Peregrine Falcon observation, the Eye of Horus. You're definitely opening up to your intuitive knowing, like, okay, maybe there was a point where you were struggling. You know, we're talking about Saturn being in Capricorn for the last, what is it? Or not Saturn. Is it Neptune? Yeah, I think it's Neptune. Don't quote me on this, but I want to say it's Neptune. Right? We're talking about like, no, I got you. Thank you. Whoever said it. Pluto. It was Pluto. Pluto's been in Capricorn for like the last 15 years. For a long time. And it has caused some really uncomfortable transformations. And come the beginning of 2024, we're going to be in Aquarius. But the funny thing about Pluto is it kind of does this thing where it dips into Aquarius while it's still in Capricorn, and it goes back and it goes back. And when it's in the dips of Aquarius, you feel more like yourself. You feel more energetic. You feel ready to go. But then when it goes back into Capricorn, that place of hard work, discipline, and feeling very hard on yourself, you might have lost sight of what it was that you were doing, or feeling really like you had to punish yourself. And so that's what it is. It's like this idea of Pluto is in this transformative time, but you've been working hard, right? You have Saturn energy here with the 10th house. Okay, and so you've been working hard, but it's like as we move into Aquarius, it's going to be more for the people than it is for the... So what I studied on it, I've been studying it the last week here, is like, this is like the time of, with Capricorn and Pluto, it's like the time of the toxic masculinity. And you see that running rampant. And now, as we move into Aquarius, it's going to be more about the people and the people succeeding and everybody getting a piece of the pie, rather than just having very toxic masculines in governmental places, which Saturn and Capricorn and the 10th house can denote government structures. And so that's what it feels like here. It's like you had these huge ups and downs, and now people really appreciate you showing up, right? This was your wake-up call to take that jump, to take that chance on yourself. It wasn't easy. It wasn't meant to be easy. It never was. And so, yeah, Spirit has your back. Like, there was something about this. Oh my goodness, hold on. Hey, man. Okay, Spirit has your back, right? Eagle Spirit. It was like this had to happen so that you could see clearly that your effort was worth something. And look, we have 65 on the bottom with Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. 65 is number 11 in numerology. In numerology, that talks about being very spiritually connected with Source, being able to find your spiritual journey on the world, and knowing that you can trust that, right? What's trying to peek out here? Believe in yourself. Exactly. That's why there were these ins and outs. It was like you still, when it was hard, you still had to convince yourself to keep going. We all experienced it, right? We all experienced that really difficult hardship, that coming down on your back, that almost abusive behavior that we had for ourselves. And that's what it feels like you're getting out of. You're coming into a place where you can just like throw off that coat, or throw off that energy of Capricorn being in Pluto, or Pluto in Capricorn, I should say. And it's like you can just throw that off and be like, I can actually experience life now. Like, I feel free once again. Sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential in a rewarding situation. This is exactly what I was talking about. The hardships, the discipline. Capricorn is a hard sign. Right? And I love y'all Capricorns. You and I were like this. I get it. My best friend growing up was a Capricorn, but Capricorns, when they're in their shadow energy, they have a tendency to be very pessimistic and very hard and judgmental. We all have our hardships. You know, we all have our downfalls when we're in our shadow. It's just part of life, right? We have facing it. You know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. And burned. You've been hurt before, so it's hard for you to trust. Let someone in and love again. So this is something else that you were learning during this time, is how to face the fears that you had and rise from the ashes like the phoenix that you are. Sacrifice. And I talk about Saturn being the planet of sacrifice. We have Bull with sacrifice here. This is like sacrificing the emotional ego, right? Like sacrificing what you once thought it would be. This type of energy here, and letting it go, and knowing that you can trust in this hard process, but also knowing that there's a purpose to it, so that you can create the life of your dreams, right? This is you creating the life that you've always desired. And it's coming to fruition now for you. something is changing. You're feeling the change too. And so this is like confirmation that that change is absolutely coming. So it's important for you to really nurture yourself right now. You can nurture others, but I feel like the main focus here is to really nurture yourself. Really take care of yourself and know that what your heart wants matters, but what you desire, what you need from life right now is something that's very important for you, and to not forsake yourself for the fear of not being able to do what you need to on your journey. Source is saying like show up, but don't show up at the cost of yourself, okay? Especially with this energy, we can easily dip into that toxic masculine energy here in the 10th house for fear of missing a day and feeling, oh my gosh, like I'm going to fail because I missed this day. That's not necessarily true. Okay, so you're doing what you need to. The change is coming, and you're finding that the end of a cycle, the end of a very difficult cycle, is coming as well. Okay, so if you feel like this is your reading, leave a little eagle emoji down below and say, I trust in the process. So you let Source know that you're trusting this process that you have to go through. Leave me a thumbs up, but I am going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.